Hey everybody, how's it going? Phew, what a week. I've been wanting to come on all week because I received my products in the mail that I wanted to share with all of you. And I was so busy that I didn't even have a section of time to donate to a video. And the one slot that I had, I was just too tired. So I decided that I would wait till this weekend to do a video. Now, a couple of things. If you hear noises in the background, we have the air conditioning on up here and we're getting flash rainstorms. So you might hear some of that going on in the background. I've had a little bit of technical difficulties. Actually, I had to start and stop a couple times. So let's say a prayer that all goes well. I'm going to be doing a giveaway. I have reached over 20,000 subscribers. And remember I showed you the Soft Naturals palette that I love so much that I got from Amazon. I will link the video up here so you can watch it. I ordered a brand new palette to put into my giveaway. Now, I don't know exactly what I'm going to put in this giveaway, and I'm probably not going to tell anybody what's going to be in the giveaway. But if you would like to be in this giveaway, all you have to do in the comment section is type giveaway. And it doesn't matter to me if you live in the UK or if you live in another country. We can work that out. I'm not worried about it. It always comes back to me full circle. So put giveaway in the comment section if you would like to be in my over 20,000 subscriber giveaway. So got that out of the way. The next thing that I wanted to talk to you about, I don't know if you guys knew this, today is International Fairy Day. And I have a fairy eye look planned. I've got so many videos planned. The question is when to have the time to do them. So I bumped a couple videos to work on that one. And then I thought, well, maybe I'll just do a regular look for today and maybe do the fairy video another day. Today's video is primarily to spotlight a new foundation and a new under eye concealer. I got the Laura Geller Double Take Liquid Foundation, and this is in the color Medium 230. So let's open it up. It says, this liquid foundation is your most valuable layer. Our versatile medium coverage foundation is the perfect new addition to your complexion routine. It offers a natural matte finish that pairs so well with many of our baked powders, including our signature Balance and Brighten foundation. So it's a different kind of application. It is not a pump. It's a doe foot. So this is it. The packaging is beautiful. It's got a screw top. And it has a very large doe foot. So I'm going to shake the bottle because, you know, sometimes in shipping, it's very, very liquidy. Hear it? It's very liquidy. Let me put some on my arm first so we can look at it against my skin. Okay. This is the underside of my arm. It's a different color, see? I think that will go really nicely with my face. It dries down almost immediately. Almost immediately. So we're going to try that. It also came as a special. It came with a foundation brush. Now I have one of Laura Geller's first brushes. And this one is smaller. It almost feels more pliable. And then I'm assuming that this is a concealer brush. So you get 2 in 1 here. Or you can go around the nose with it. So we're going to try that. And then the second product that I got, well, I have more products, but this is what we're spotlighting today, is the Natasha Denona HyGlam Concealer. And I got the color P3. Well, it doesn't want to focus here. So let's check this one out. This looks like it might be a good match to the foundation. Beautiful, sleek packaging. I love the packaging. Okay, let me try this. And I also love the doe foot. Now, I saw one of my favorite YouTubers use this concealer, and she has been using the same concealer that she raved about for a long time until she got Natasha's, and now this has become her favorite concealer. Let's see. Okay, you guys can see that. Wow. Another good match. So let's get going with the foundation. I'm going to do the foundation and the concealer before I put on my eyeshadow. One of my other favorite YouTubers, I watched one of her videos last week, and she made a really good point. Her video was on self-acceptance, and she talked about how she applied her makeup, and that we're told to put our eye makeup on first and then our foundation and everything else on our face. But she doesn't do it that way. And you know, it's funny, I never did it that way either. I always put my foundation on first. And she mentioned that then doing the eyes tied the whole face in. And when she explained it, it was like, yeah, that's how I feel. That's why I do it the way that I do it. So let's put some of this foundation on. Very, very, this almost has a rose undertone. Now, I'm not going to go into detail about this foundation other than what I told you, because if you are interested, you just need to go to Laura Geller's website and check it out. I'm going to use her new brush, and we're just going to, I'm going to just blend this all in. This goes on creamy and then has a matte finish. It dries really quickly. I'm not sure if I like that, only because you've got to work fast, but you won't have any of that sticky residue. I will put in the video what I paid for it. It was a sale. Wow. That's really light. That's super duper light. I'm used to wearing a lot more foundation than that. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to put more where I like it to be thicker. I'm going to put a little under my eyes. And I like to go down my neck. I'm not used to the doe foot. Now, stippling seems to work well. I like the brush. It's soft. It's not firm. But it's firm enough to do a good job spreading the foundation. Okay, see this? A second application really helped cover those spots. Whoops. If you guys like my earrings, I can tell you where I got them. I have a friend that I've had on Facebook for a long time, and she sells paparazzi jewelry. She makes it a lot of fun, and it's costume jewelry, as you know, and it is a multi-level marketing company. But she has a disability and decided that since she loved jewelry, that she was going to start this just prior to the pandemic. And it really helped brighten my days during the pandemic. Look at these earrings. Aren't they pretty? They're different. So, and I also got these bracelets. If you go on Facebook, type in Peri, P-E-R-I, Peri's Fashion Bling, I think is what she calls her channel. And once or twice a week, she does a live, and she plays games, and it's a lot of fun, and I like to support people. I like to support people that step outside of their comfort zone and decide they're going to do something for themselves and not be a victim. And I really like that about her. Okay, so I'm going to, her story is amazing. She doesn't tell her story, and it's not mine to tell, but her story is amazing. She is a real courageous woman. Okay, I will put her Facebook page in the description also in case you want to friend her on Facebook. Just say Susie sent me, and maybe you can come on a Wednesday when she's having a live. And okay, I'm taking my favorite Rare Beauty and I'm going to tap in the concealer. Now, according to this other YouTuber that I watch frequently, she said this does not crease. And she is very critical of concealers. She's critical of makeup in general because if it doesn't work for her, she's going to say it doesn't work for me. She's going to be honest about it. All right, let me pat this in with my finger and I will give you an assessment. Wow. This side, there's nothing. And I put quite a bit of concealer on. Well, Annie, you're right. It did not crease on me. I apologize. I need to get it out of the corner of my eyes. If concealer gets in my eyes, it will bother me. Wow. I really like this. You know what, guys? You could use this as a primer. All right, let me look over my eyes. There's a little creasing over my eyes, but geez, not a lot. Keep tapping. And remember, I put foundation on underneath it. So what do you think about the Laura Geller so far? Does it have a yellow tinge to it? If I'm looking in this mirror, I don't see it. But if I look in my viewfinder, I can see it. Let's see. Creasing. I think there might be a little bit of creasing in my bigger wrinkles. So I'm just going to buff those out. That's what I do. If I have some gathering in my wrinkles, I buff it out. All right. So far, I really, really like. I think that this might have. Annie was right. Annie was 100% right about this concealer. Natasha, you did a great job. Let me get brightening and hydrating crease proof serum concealer. 51% report a significant under eye puffiness reduction. 61% report a noticeable dark circle reduction. 80% agree concealer is crease proof. Increases skin hydration up to 19 hours of wear. Boosts collagen synthesis for firmer and luminous skin. Medium buildable coverage and long lasting. Wow. That's pretty good. Once again, in case you missed it, the Natasha Denona HyGlam Concealer. All right. And this is the Laura Geller Foundation. You know what, you guys? It's matte, but it doesn't. This is my first time putting it on. So we will review it in a day or two. So far, I really like it. I'm not sure about the doe foot, but I really like it, and I like the brush. I've been wanting to use my Artemis palette again. To match what I'm wearing, I'm going to use this blue, this pink, possibly this navy blue, and I'm going to use this color right here as my base. It looks yellow in the viewfinder, but it's more of a beige, almost like a soft terracotta color. And it's a satin, so let's see how it goes on. I'm just going to put this right here. Yeah, it's like a satin matte. Now I'm going to put with this brush right here, I'm going to take that blue and I'm just going to put it right here and draw a line down over to the top of my eyelashes. Like that. See how I did that? I tried to keep it even. So from the corner of where my eyebrow goes, starting in the ocular area, just across my eyelid. Now you can choose how to do your eyeshadow any way that you want. And I'm not going to blend it. I'm just going to clean this brush off. And I'm going to go into this rose shimmer. And I'm going to put that right over my eyelid and then just kind of drag it to the blue. Like that. So you don't need to go all the way into the corner in case you would like to add another color. Notice I'm not going this way. I'm going to this color. All right? I'm bringing it to this color. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a smaller brush. I think I'm going to use this tiny little brush from France that I've had forever. I showed you how I've had this forever. And I'm going to take that rose color again, and I'm going to go under the blue, under my eye. I'm not gonna lie, you guys. I was gonna do the fairy eye look. I printed out an idea, but my stomach has been on the fritz. And it's kind of late in the day. So I decided to just share my products, a couple of my products so far that I got. All right, now I'm going to go back with another fluffy brush, a cleaner one, and I'm going to take this shimmer right here, and I'm going to go underneath my eyebrow, just down and to the corner. So if you notice, I'm using 3 colors, but I'm being selective how I put them. I want them to have that separation. And I am going to bring it right down into the corner of both eyes. Now, this is the fun part. I'm going to take this brush that I just used the shimmer for under my eyebrow, and I'm gently going to smudge these colors upward. Like that. And I'm going to take the rose and smudge it into the blue and up. You see that? Same with this side. I'm going to just go and smudge up. It's going to have a softer look to it than a crisp. Like, you know, if you want that crisp look like when I use my credit card. And now I'm just going to bring this rose into the blue and then up a little bit. Do you see how that softens it? And it's not like I'm blending like so much. Now I'm just going to gently blend the cream in with the rose and a little bit of the blue. See how it softens it? Same with this side. There's not a lot of blending. If you're trying to get a desired look and you over blend, then it gets muddy. It's just like if you're doing a painting on canvas, the same thing will happen. All right, let me I want to go back with that same brush that I had. Where are you? Right here. This brush. And I decided I wanted to add just a little bit more of the rose under my eye. Just a little bit more. And I am just I am taking my brush and I am just tapping it. That's how pigmented these colors are. Let me check. Oh yeah, that looks good. Okay, so I sprayed my brush and I'm going to take that navy blue. I'm going to use it as an eyeliner just on the top of my eye. I mean, I think this is pretty. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to outline just over my eye with the navy blue eyeshadow. And since I sprayed it, it's going to stay. Now you can keep going over that. If it's not dark enough for you, you can keep going over it. If I wanted to, I could follow the line of the blue. Just ever so slightly. Like that. Okay, I'm going to put on some blush. So let's see, what am I going to use for a blush today? Laura Geller's blush to match her foundation. And this is the only Laura Geller blush I have. It's the Baked Blush and Brighten Coral Cove Natural Finish. And I'm going to use this brush. I'm going to use her brush. They're pretty. Okay, this side. I'm really impressed with Laura Geller's makeup. And her story is really interesting. If you want to research her story, she's another woman that deserves kudos for all her years of being in the industry. All right, and now I'm going to put on some bronzer, and I think that I'm going to use my Makiage because that's what I've been using. You guys, I moistened my sponge. I washed it with Irish Spring because we love it too, and I don't need it. I do not need to use this with this foundation. Honestly. Okay, so I'm going to take my new TEMU brush that I got a month ago, and I'm going to use this for the bronzer. I'm just going to place a little bit of it underneath my cheeks. You know, sometimes I like to be heavy-handed and sometimes I don't. You know? Some days I like to just, you know, be really soft. And some days I like to be really bold. And it all depends on how I feel. And that's the way makeup is supposed to be. You know? Do as you feel. Do as you feel. Some days I like a really dark, crisp, liquid eyeliner. You know, sometimes I like to go all the way around my eye. Sometimes I don't. Right? So, this is a really nice bronzer, you guys. Super nice. I'm barely touching my skin with this. Barely. I like to go around my jawline because I have a receding chin. I've mentioned that before. And now what I'm going to do is something that I haven't done, I don't think ever, but I want to do it. I'm going to take this clean, fluffy brush, and I'm going to blend all around the edge of my blush, my bronzer. I'm just going to blend it all together. All around the edges. All around the edge of my chin. And now I'm going to put my lipstick on because when I come back, I will have the rest of my eye makeup on. This is another product that I got. Was super excited to get this because I love the Too Faced Cocoa Bold. This is the M Power Cream Lipstick. And I got the color Ganache. So let's open this up. Same as my other one. Just a little bit of a different color. And this is called Ganache. Oh, it smells so good. Oh, this smells like, you know those chocolates that have the cream on the inside? That's what this smells like. Okay, I'm going to put it on. Honest to gosh, I know everybody has their own favorite everything, but my favorite lipstick is Too Faced. Look at this. It goes on so beautifully. And it's got the little embossing. I don't know if you guys can see it in the tip. I could keep putting this on and on and on. Ganache, Too Faced, M Power Cream Lipstick. It's beautiful. Okay. You know, I paid a little more for it. I will have the pricing in here. All right, I'll be back. Okay, everybody. So this is the finished eye look. I'm closing my eyes so that you can see how I brought the colors up, and I kept them separate, and then I blended them a little bit together, but not a lot, because I wanted that definition. Okay, and then I took some of the rose and I went all the way over to the corner of my eye on both sides. And I used my Nobu Lash Mascara, which this mascara is unprecedented, in my opinion. I mean, my eyelashes have never been nicer. I've been using the eyelash serum, but I'm not consistent. I'm not consistent with it. So I'm supposed to be using it every single night. But even so, my eyelashes are so incredibly healthy. Like there are no spaces between my eyelashes, which I had a lot of when I first started my channel. And then today, I decided that I wasn't going to use my brow pencil. I was going to use eyeshadow with a very thin brush. I just dipped it into a corresponding color, and I sprayed my brush with setting spray. And now I'm going to put on a little bit of highlighter, and I love this Angie Hot and Flashy concealer brush for highlighter. It works really good for highlighting. I'm just gonna go, and I'm using my Charlotte Tilbury. I haven't used it in a long time. I love her highlighter. Honest to gosh, I have not found one that's as soft. I have a lot of highlighters, and this one takes the cake for me. I'm just going to put a little bit right here and then some on the tip of my nose. A little right here with what's left on the brush, and a little bit on my chin. This is it. This is the finished look. Take my hair down. Hopefully it doesn't look funky-oly. It's okay if it does, though. I can't wait till this gets like white silver and shiny. Oh, I'm gonna, let me put some setting spray on, but I don't think I need it because this foundation's really nice so far. And as far as setting spray, I know it's expensive, but this is my favorite. And this is also the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. So, okay, my friends, be well, be blessed, be beautiful, because you are, because there is nobody else on the planet like you. Remember, you are an individual. Nobody can take that away from you. That is your signature for being you, okay? Trust that. It's important. Nobody else on the planet is like you. You're unique. Okay, my friends, see you in the next video. You know I love ya. Bye-bye.